Today's edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox is brought to you by Gulfstream Park.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Defo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim flam sauce with the awesome fave with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and happy Friday. Welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. We are at 10 Palms at Gulfstream Park in Hallandale Beach, and we're celebrating a big Canes victory last night with a great special guest, Neki Mohan, back on the Lunchbox.
Yes, happy to be here.
How are you? Let's get the mic up.
Oh, yeah.
Like
sorry.
I'm teaching
I was
a TV
eating.
vet.
She's a pro, so I leave her alone.
I know. I was eating. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy
Glad
New
to
Year,
be
Ms.
here.
Mohan.
I was
Yes.
trying to figure out where to eat lunch this week, and I said I should go on Lunchbox
That's
because they're going to
good
be at
choice.
10 Palms,
Yes.
where the food is always great. And we're celebrating a Canes victory today.
And we're celebrating, like all things, Visit Lauderdale this month.
You know,
we've got the food festival coming up.
Yeah, we had a big kickoff. If you watch New Year's Eve on CNN with Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen, they tossed to us on a yacht right off Pier 66.
I saw that.
Showcasing the destination and kicking off our new campaign, which is great.
No, and we had Stacy Ritter on with us yesterday at Heritage with Reno Sorbonne, and I gave her, kudos for a brilliant marketing strategy because a lot of people do watch CNN, and that couple to me a lot more entertaining than Ryan Seacrest, who's looking more and more like Dick Clark every day. Jeff,
New Year's Eve was great, and most people are right. It's amateur night, so most people stay home. Or even if they're at a local party, they put on CNN or they put on a show, and it was just absolutely great. Our campaign kickoff is this week. It's called Never Lose Your Splash.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Yep, come down, make a splash. In
Never
Greater
lose your
Portland.
splash,
Yes.
which rhymes with never lose your something,
Cash?
which
Ass.
cash. Yes, thank you. Which unfortunately happens to me all too
I
frequently.
know, you're not
when I
doing well
come
on
to
the
a
ponies
racetrack.
today.
No, but
No.
no. I did hit the early
He
double
wins, he just
for a
loses money
net
somehow.
profit of $2.40. So that's not losing.
All right, so valet on you.
Jeff for the Forest, how are you doing today? How's your week been?
Oh, it's been terrific. Absolutely fantastic. Can't beat the weather down here. Chamber
Yes.
of Commerce, as
Yes.
Neki Mohan would say. And fantastic. I missed most of the game. I was trying to follow it on my phone. And I was technically incapable of actually dialing it up on my phone, even though it would have been available to me.
Were you not home? Are you homeless?
I went to see. I love this guitar player when he's in town.
He is an
and,
active social life. This Jeff
I
DeForest.
zipped up to Lake Worth, actually, which has a nice little scene going on.
Nice.
And the music was mesmerizing. But I thought, I checked it out. You can't believe everything that you see online when you Google the place, because it said they had all kinds of TVs in there. And I've been there before, and I don't remember ever seeing a TV. But I
Yeah.
thought, you know what? Maybe I just missed it because I
Yeah.
was high at the time.
Well, the good thing is you get another opportunity to see the Canes play at the national championship game on the 19th.
And I got home. Well, you're going to get us some tickets. We struck out with Segredo. How did they get to escalate to the point where it's like $3,000 for nosebleed there? And that's not a great place to be at Hard Rock Stadium. It might have worked at the Orange Bowl, but tickets are extremely high already, right?
Everything is extremely high.
What would they face value though? I mean, who
I think
controls
400.
that?
I think they're
For
like
these
400.
championship games, it wouldn't surprise me if they're $400 or $500. So
Yeah, they were 400.
Face value? Oh, yeah. I mean, they're going for like $3,000 for like the cheapest ticket.
inflation,
Yeah.
it's
Yes,
everywhere,
sir.
including in the sports stadiums.
I think they're silly to do that, but people are going to do it. Maybe you do like I do for most concerts these days: is you sit outside the concert
Yeah.
till it starts, and then you
And
get
wait,
one
yeah.
StubHub.
There's
Defoe's
nothing like
favorite.
that
You go on
parking lot at
StubHub.
Hard Rock Stadium.
Listen, well, yeah.
I
mean,
have
I always get a kick out of the people that tailgate and then they have like movie screens they set up and they don't
Yeah.
even go into the game.
listen, it's
100%.
right. I mean, listen, the national championship game is going to be celebrated all across our region.
Yeah.
Yep.
Canes are in there. Everybody's going to have a Canes party. I'm sure they'll have a Canes party here at 10 Palms.
I can't believe it's been 25 years since they won a title. Doesn't guarantee that they'll win this one, but that's a quarter of a century.
Well,
for
that
them.
would explain
Yeah.
why the ticket prices are so high. The demand is surging
They're looking
because
for Canes fans. Are
when it's been over 2 decades since you even had a sniff of a title game,
Right.
people want in, and then we're a notorious front-running town, and the fact that it's a home game means
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
that
There you go.
the UM fans who live locally don't have to spend money on
Yeah.
hotels and
Yeah.
transportation. Unfortunately for the Visit Lauderdale.
No, but going back to what he said about the weather being amazing,
Yeah,
I think
why wouldn't
there's
you travel
not
down
a
here?
single Canes fan or someone that's not going to say, "Hey, I'm freezing my
My
know,
butt
do
off.
Oh, if
doo-doo off
the ones who live
in-
up north,
in
yeah.
Chicago or New York or wherever."
Yeah, why
and
wouldn't you
they're
come
gonna-
home?
Right, and they're going to jump on a
They'll-
flight and come
they'll-
on down.
Yes.
We're welcome to receive you. We're waiting for you with warm hearts
Right.
and warm shores.
But for the locals, because they don't have to shell
Mickey's on our
out
game
2 or
today.
3 grand on hotels and airfare, they're willing to put that money into the ticket price, which drives up the ticket prices.
Should
Yeah.
Vanilla
Well-
Ice do the anthem?
No.
no,
No, I mean,
That's a
no
big
one made
no.
UM more popular than Vanilla Ice
You
when he
think
had his
so?
hits on. With
I
the
would
UM
go, I
hat,
would
are
go
you
Trick
kidding me?
Daddy
I
over
think
Vanilla Ice.
Luther Campbell
Or
would
Uncle
be a
Luke,
more
yeah.
appropriate choice.
If
for
Roger
the
Luther
game.
Goodell,
Campbell
if-
should rap something there.
Yeah, that would
See,
annoy
but now he's like a football
See, if
coach
we had-
now.
Luther Campbell doing a halftime show at the national championship game and Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl.
There you go.
We could just
It's a nice
troll
parlay.
an
Yeah.
entire segment
a whole
of
part of our society. Yes.
society. But let's
Listen.
see.
The Ice people wouldn't even let those 2 guys in.
Wait, Ice wouldn't allow
In
Ice.
South Florida.
Ice
I
wouldn't
am
allow
a government
Vanilla Ice?
employee.
Oh,
Please don't get me fired.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mickey Mohan had nothing to do with
I
that.
have nothing to do with that statement.
As
We
I
have to
see
issue a
so
disclaimer. That was the idiocy of Jump the
Well, just
Chorus.
think, at least you're not Stacy next to Reno yesterday. That was fun.
Oh,
Reno's
that
whole
fun?
life is to try and make her say stuff that Visit Lauderdale would not want to ever hear.
No, she was fine. We had a
Well,
fun
she was
time
magic.
yesterday.
Ritter's a pistol, but she's smart.
No,
Smart
but she-
lady.
No, she's fun, but it's
Smart
classic.
lady.
But
She's
even
a
she
smart
couldn't
lady.
believe that
But Reno is a dangerous.
Reno's
Yeah.
bad
Yes.
because he's
after
so
hanging out with
open-minded.
Reno next to him for like 45 minutes, she was cursing like a sailor. She started saying, asshole this.
She actually did. She
And
put the
MF
first curse
that.
word on the show yesterday.
And that's the beauty of being on the internet
Well,
and not over the air.
I gotta
when-
figure out a way to get you guys to our new Omni. Come over and
Oh,
do the show.
you
all
don't
you
have
gotta
to
do is
figure it
send
out.
it in.
Just tell us.
yeah, yeah.
We
We've
can
heard
do a
amazing
show there.
things
Yeah,
about it.
we have a good sports bar. The Omni's now open. Everyone,
Oh, it
right
is
next to the
officially open.
convention
Nice.
center.
Where's it at?
It is located. It's attached to the right by the cruise port, 17th Street.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
Port
Oh, it's
Everglades,
that. Okay.
new convention
Port
center
Everglades.
hotel complex
Correct.
called the Omni.
Correct.
open?
801
Yeah, I didn't realize it
rooms.
was actually
yes.
open.
Soft opening.
Yeah, I thought it was a soft opening.
opens, but we're open for business. It's practically better to come soft opening. You don't have to any compete with a lot of
Honestly.
people parking.
Builders
we
are getting
have-
better, though. That thing went up quickly because,
It didn't go up that quickly.
Well,
No, it's been
I
It's
mean, by
safe.
comparison,
It's been
to
in the
safe.
works for longer
Well,
than since
Yeah.
the
I'll tell
Dolphins
you
won a
this.
playoff game. So,
Well,
But they
or
got
the-
it done,
yeah.
actually, which
Yeah.
a lot of things in South
well,
Florida don't.
because even
some
though
permit issues. What do you think?
listen, remember we shut down for COVID,
Right.
so that
Oh,
gave them
yeah,
a chance
and a
to
project
really
like
get
that.
ahead, and nobody was,
So,
So
it
unfortunately,
looks beautiful. They're
it
going to
is
have
gorgeous.
several restaurants and bars. I've been hearing
yes.
about the
Fair
sports
Catch is
bar.
our sports bar.
Okay.
It's very good.
Now, now-
Ibis is our lounge on the 27th floor.
okay, and right across the street is the new Pier 66, which also has
Correct.
their rooftop and a couple
Yeah.
of high-end restaurants. So that
Yeah.
whole corridor there along.
Listen, enough to go
the
around.
port.
Enough love to go around.
Yeah,
so just
and-
come on, and our new office is there as well.
I didn't realize that. You guys are working
yeah,
there
our office
now?
is right across from the Omni.
Oh,
right in
I
front
thought
of
it
the
used to
Omni.
be downtown by the Third and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but-
that we gave
that's
to the
gone-
city of Fort Lauderdale, who still
Okay.
does it. They're working on their city
their
hall.
city hall. Yeah,
And so, yeah, we know we are all one family.
nice.
All Ohana means family.
Well,
We're all
you could
together.
also cruise down to one of our sponsors, Gilbert's
Oh, yeah,
17th
there's lots
Street
of
Grill,
restaurants
right
down
down
there.
that
You can get
block.
the water taxi. We have the water
get the
taxi
water
right.
taxi.
Oh, yeah,
Stop
water
right
taxi.
there.
That's fun.
Wait a minute. A time out here. What do you have in front of you, Mayo? Is that a salad?
Got a salad.
Yes, it is that
Still a-
time of the year.
Did you
While
talk
he's
to him
not-
before the show?
No, while he's not doing dry January, he's
No.
complimenting his Bloody Mary
With
with a
greens.
salad.
Look, I've
Yeah.
had a week where yesterday was a full day of eating and drinking
The shrimp,
activities.
Jesus.
We did
More
the
like a
show with
kebab.
Reno at Heritage. I hosted a happy hour that was very successful with our new sponsor, Camille's Italian Pizzeria Ristorante up in Oakland Park on Dixie Highway. Great couple,
Nice.
John and Maya, and we actually got people out
You'd have
there
been proud,
from.
Defo. I walked over to Mayo when we walked
Do
in.
you have
Yeah.
a lot of leftovers in your refrigerator?
No, I do.
He does.
He does,
Yeah, I'm the
but,
leftovers.
but wait,
So, you'd
go-
be
go
proud,
ahead.
Defo.
He has
So,
a second fridge in the garage, all leftovers.
Mr. Negativity.
it's not Mr. Negativity. I
okay.
did a lot of radio, and we always would get a decent crowd. But when you first get there, people don't just show up right away. It's
No.
not like a Nike release or an iPhone release. So you'd always be schmoozing with the owner or the GM, and you'd start to
and praying
get
that
the looks.
somebody shows
They'd
up.
give you the looks, and Defo would always joke about,
Well, I had this happen to me where I was at a golf course, Grand Palms, I believe it was being converted in sort of western
Yep.
part of Hollywood there.
Uh-huh.
And The only
Now
other
called
person in the
Pepper
restaurant
Tides.
was Earl Weaver, believe it or not.
Oh,
was in
geez.
the clubhouse, and he
Former
had two guys with
baseball
him.
manager. Yeah.
I'm doing a radio show, and the manager was not necessarily that in tune with the idea that we were there to begin with, because he probably looked at the budget. And he comes to me and he says, "So I thought you had a following."
You never want to hear that.
I'm like, no, well, they're going to show up. I mean,
So I said that to Mayo at the beginning. It was early.
Right.
you
And
said
I'm
that
like,
to Mayo.
Well,
I thought you had a following.
I said this can always be scary. One
He's
of these
like,
things
Nobody's
because
gonna come.
they
Nobody's gonna
they
come.
just sit there waiting and you look like a schlub.
Oh, this was it.
I
This was
forgot
the
the
test of
power-
the sponsorship also.
I guess.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Well, in my mind, again, remember, that's my radio nightmare
Yeah,
is
yeah.
pleasing the sponsors, not management, but sponsors.
We were at Porky's there, the strip club
Yes.
in Hialeah, with like one person in the crowd.
Yes.
And we felt
That's
kinda-
sad when you can't even get a crowd to a strip club.
well,
Well,
I
it was
mean,
like
it
11
wasn't-
o'clock on a
It wasn't high end.
Thursday.
It wasn't like you walked into a Vegas strip club. Let's put it that
So,
way.
So
we
but tell
end
what
up-
happened. Yes.
I can't lie. Very soon as I guess they weren't even open. That was sort of my mistake. They got a nice crowd. I was like, oh, sorry, I forgot the
Not
power
just a
of
nice
Mayo
crowd.
and Let's Eat South Florida. Very
People
active buying
who
crowd.
were specifically asking about, for me, and said
Wow.
they saw it on the Let's Eat group because I did a nice post yesterday previewing it, and it was a great event. And they're doing this happy hour, Camille's, every weekday, Monday through Friday, except they're closed on Tuesday. I think they're going to tweak their hours and then start doing it from 5 to 7
Yep.
instead of 4 to 6,
which is a great,
gives them more
really
time
Should
for
go
the working
4 to
folk.
7. How about 4 to 7?
4 to 7 is
Go
even better,
4 to 7.
but I guess they're trying to do 2 hours. So
Five
Five
If
to
you're
7
thinking
is
about
better
going
than
to a
4 to
happy hour,
6.
think about it. You're probably not going to get there at 4 o'clock.
No, 5 to 7.
Well,
that's
although
retirees.
a lot of people do. A lot of people do.
Retirees, like
But if you're going to go at like 5 and it ends at 6, it's like, I don't know if I
That's
can
the
really
thing.
get my full
What'd you
action in
lose?
here.
I lost my little
What-
windsock.
what'd you
there.
do
There we
now?
go.
The
that's
5
it.
to 7 is a nice move.
All right,
but
well-
they had a nice crowd, and it's a really good
Make
deal.
this a universal
But
law,
the-
Neki
the-
Mohan. All happy hours in Hollywood should be 4 to 7.
Hollywood.
agree.
You mean
and
in
and
all
all,
over-
over,
all
all
over
over
Fort
Fort
in
Lauderdale.
Broward.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
Broward,
I
Broward.
like early. I
4
like
to
early
7.
too.
4 to
Yes.
7.
So we had a great crowd. We had a great time. Good drinks. They were making cocktails for $8. They had beer for $4, and they had the appetizers. Appetizers that happy hour pricing at 10, but they were doing 3 for 20. So a lot
They're
of
nice
people,
size appetizers.
a lot
like,
of people were
you
doing
could
the
share.
Oh, that's a good deal.
3 plates for $20,
Wow.
and I wholeheartedly endorse it. And then on the way out, because I love their pizza, that guy John, who runs the show there, who is originally from Queens, he makes like an old school New York pizza pie. Sausage and mushroom is my favorite. And I said, pack me up one of those and one of your chicken parma, John. We have another chicken parm here today. But yeah, so I
good.
brought that home for the game. And then I immediately left because I started bar hopping to watch the game. I had friends all over, including at D's Sports Bar next to our friends at Daniel's Steakhouse, which is
I've
a
been there.
great place.
It is a great place.
Phil and Kate from the Visit Lauderdale Food Festival.
We're there.
We're there.
Oh man, I thought
enjoying.
about going there, but man, it's been
I had
a busy season.
oh no, it was crowded in there.
I know.
But they found a spot for them. I joined them for a quick cocktail. Another friend of mine, Degenerate Poker Dan, was in there with some friends, and he was enjoying himself. I told Phil and Kate, you got to get their Heritage Burger. It is a big stuffed cheese, Juicy Lucy style burger.
Oh,
they
Daniel's?
that's when you
At
had him.
Daniel's.
Okay, that's why he thought it was cheese.
$32, right? Which
Right.
is a
Burger?
pricey burger,
Oh.
worth
Worth
every
it.
But
penny.
it's big
because
and you could share it. If
You could
really
share it as a meal, and it's dry aged
It's ridiculous.
prime beef
Yeah, it's
that
ridiculous.
they use. And when you take a bite out of it, it feels like you're eating a luxury steak, except it's a burger, and you're getting it at like a third of what a steak costs
All
around
right.
town these days. So I and Phil took a bite and he goes, "Oh wow." Now he realized why I was pushing it. So you know me, Nikki. I don't steer people wrong.
No, one thing you know how to do, you know how to eat.
Well, and
Thank
you're
you.
not afraid to. I mean, I'm sure this was probably like semi-comp, but you're not afraid to go ahead and spend that.
It was
money.
not comped at
Oh,
all.
no.
We paid
Yeah.
our own way, and it was a great time. So it's you know the rules on the lunchbox. When we come out to do a show, food is provided to us for promotional consideration. But when I go out at night, I
He pays.
spend my own money. So
I've
I could
watched him. He
still-
pays. He does.
Yeah. So because that's the old newspaper ethics in me, Nikki.
Yeah,
I don't know
Mr.
how
Ethical.
it worked in TV.
It wasn't like that.
In TV, you take whatever you can get. What
Well,
he does.
radio.
At
Are you
least if
kidding
there's
me?
anything like radio.
If it wasn't free, it wasn't me. I mean, what are you talking about?
Nikki is
You
I'm
rolling
not
her eyes.
commenting.
Okay.
All I say is that I just won't go to lunch with Jeff Weintz here.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, wine's
Oh
here.
yeah,
Forget
they
about
must
it.
get him a.
He
Well, you
probably
get
opens up a can of roaches and dumps them on the
He either
table. I
gets
mean,
treated-
look,
You said that. I did
he
it.
either
Stop
gets
this.
treated greatly or he's never allowed in the restaurant. Like I feel like it could go either way with him.
They either come at him with open arms or a machete. That's usually how it works for
he
Jeff
doesn't seem
Weinstein.
like he's having a good time. I don't know.
If
Maybe
you go-
he's a riot in person. Is he, Weinstein?
He's a good guy.
No, I
Wow.
think Mayo actually likes him.
If he goes to a restaurant, you should know with confidence
That's-
that
yes.
it has an A rating.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
some of the places
Because he's not going if it doesn't have a good
some
rating.
of the places that I have run into him at, a couple of our sponsors, he loves Tropical Acres. He did a great feature on
Yes, he does.
Jackson, who's kind of the adopted son of Jack Studiali, who's started working there as a kid at 16 and is now one of the managers and partners there. And I've also run into Weinzier at Grandpa's at the bagel shop. He loves the breakfast and the bagels there with our friend Mark Fried. So that's all well and good.
You never ran into him at like May's Kitchen or something?
He's probably not going to Maze. The way you guys
Where he was
describe
coming in the
Maze.
back door while you were going in the front to pick up some fried rice?
That's Defo's Chinese
The
takeout
Mayo,
spot.
the Mayo went
Well,
to.
I mean, the appearance would lead you, to the belief that Weinstein could be like a permanent
He
fixture
would just go there every week.
He could just camp out for material.
if he was stuck for a story. don't know if
Anyway,
you're
Neki
ever like
Mohan,
that.
I wanted to speak, actually talk to you about somebody that you probably know, and I ran into last week at Juan's, another one of our sponsors, and a
Uh-huh.
great Chinese restaurant. But at the table across the way, having dinner with some friends who were from Boca, and she's
Uh-huh.
from Miami, Lisa Petrillo.
Oh, love Lisa Petrollo.
And she recently
She's not
had
coming to take your business from you?
no, well, who knows? I invited her on the
She could
show.
do it if anybody
She
could.
could
I
do
mean,
it.
Yeah, I'm
We're
sure
finished.
she's going to be working, and she's going to find,
Lisa, I love you, and Lubie is an extremely hard worker.
of course, longtime food and features correspondent for CBS Miami, and recently, had a change in career course.
Yeah,
She's
I
left
mean,
the station after a
listen.
long time.
She is a veteran. She used to work at Channel 10 before she worked at Channel 4.
I did not realize that.
And
Okay.
Lisa's just a long-time friend and just a wonderful person to work alongside.
Good person,
and, just
everybody in the
great
restaurant
human,
business loves her
great
because
human.
she spotlights
She's
the positive.
correct. And she's not related to Tim Petrillo, even though
A
I
lot of
always
people
tell her
think
her
that.
cousin. I say, your cousin Tim, and she's like, we're not related.
Oh, okay.
But not a bad guy to be associated with.
No,
I would
restaurant
say.
Local restaurateur.
And
but
but she's great
Lisa
to people.
grew
You
up
should
in
have her on
Miami.
the show.
No, I that's what I mentioned to
Yeah.
her, and she is willing to come on because she probably doesn't know too much about me or the show. No,
Right. She knows all about it, but
Yeah.
she can also be,
No, she's going to find
I don't
her own
know.
way.
I mean, I don't want to lose my spot,
she'll
but she could
have
be
the
the hot
pick of
chick
the
on the
litter.
show.
No, well, we've got
no.
I've
one-
got a whole
no one
rotating cast now
taking you
between
out.
you, Arlene Borenstein, who's working for the city of Hollywood,
That's
but also
right.
started a new kind of YouTube
She's coming
food
for you, too.
show.
Yeah,
She-
they're all
she's
good.
great though on that.
Yeah.
She really
She's
is.
fantastic.
No,
Absolutely.
Arlene's great. Of course, you're great. We're gonna get Lisa Petrillo on here, and I'm sure she's gonna,
Yeah.
have her pick of what she wants to do next.
Yeah.
And that's what I told her when I was talking about how I took a buyout from the paper. It's going on 6 years almost, and
Yeah.
that it's nice to become your own boss
Yep.
and do what you want to do and pick and choose and do what makes you happy. Now, in your case, you went to work for Visit Lauderdale.
Yeah.
What have you
I
been
am so
doing there
grateful.
lately? Are
I'm
you?
so grateful.
Yeah.
I mean, we have this beautiful brand new hotel, 801 rooms, a brand new east expansion of the convention center.
Right.
The largest ballroom in Southeast United States, 65,000 square feet.
Jesus, really?
So, we got to fill it. So we're doing sales.
Yep.
We're doing lots of sales. We're doing lots of marketing. We're continuing
Are
to spread.
conventions like booked out for years and years in
We
advance?
have
And do you,
conventions booked out to 2035.
okay,
Wow.
and then do you
I'm
have
not
to
saying
go
it's not
at
a
the
sellout,
Oh,
but I'm
wait.
just saying we do have people on the books
Jesus.
out until
and
2035.
Now,
I mean,
do you go at them and say, hey, by the way, we have this beautiful new luxury hotel
well,
right next to the
okay, so
convention
what we
center.
do, most people don't know what we do year to year, but we are at trade shows all year long.
Right.
We have a team headed to a trade show in Philadelphia
I love
next
this guy,
week.
by the
Oh,
way.
people is getting
I can tell you,
all
love it.
excited.
They're
There's
throwing
so-
the wine everywhere.
service here at Ten Palms.
I didn't know
Is
they had
it
a bottle of this
gay?
thing. Yeah,
And
yeah.
we have a huge conference coming here called IPW, which is an international conference, which all these people from around the world come to see what the United States has to offer for tourism.
Mm.
And we're hosting it here in Fort Lauderdale for the first time, May 17th to May 21st. I need volunteers. Go to
Okay.
visitlauderdale.com. or hit me up.
Wait,
Send you-
volunteers means not
What they do.
paid.
Well, no, not paid, but just to greet people in the destination. It is an opportunity.
No, I'd be very happy. I need some more volunteerism
It
in my
is the
life.
opportunity for people to see how we sell the destination and how high-end, top-level tourism destination marketing is done. Most people think, oh, yeah, they're just going to come because it's sunny. No, our teams are on the ground all over the world. We have a team from the leisure team going to India as part of a delegation.
Oh, wow.
We travel all over the world talking about Fort Lauderdale. We sponsor a soccer team in the UK.
Oh, okay, did not know that.
Yeah, we do all these different brand. I mean, we have
There's
to
branding and marketing and
we
just
have
getting
to
the name
keep
out
our
there.
name out there. We
and
have to be
I
booked
thought
and busy.
I thought the CNN thing was particularly brilliant because, like I said, a lot of people now do love to watch that Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen.
Yeah.
Cohen
Those
gets
guys are a
annihilated.
hoot.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
Cohen
it
gets
was a real
blasted.
nice surprise when they did throw it to a yacht in Fort Lauderdale with
Yep,
all
that
the
was a
Visit Lauderdale
collaboration.
branding and go to the Hard Rock for Hard Rock Live performance by Shakira, which was
Absolutely
great.
amazing.
And I was even getting up and shaking
you got
my
it. You
hips.
checked your hips. Your hips didn't lie.
My hips did not
Your hips
lie.
did not lie.
But he needs
Before
a hip
midnight.
replacement now.
But
Maybe
But
no,
no,
two.
I mean, we have to keep this destination on the front of people's mind. Stacey Ritter has done a great job letting people know that we're just not your basic beach.
well, a lot of
We're a
times we get lost
bustling-
in between
People think
Miami and
Miami,
Palm
we are a
Beach. You
bustling
got
destination.
Mar-a-Lago to the north.
That's right.
We've got
Yeah.
the Miami, which
Correct.
with all their
And
headlines.
we
but
call them
Fort
our
Lauderdale is great.
fantastic primos.
Yeah,
We love
yes,
them.
Yes.
But we are our own very special slice of paradise. I call us paradise without a passport.
100%.
And we have something for everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
Something for everyone here. And we are the Venice of Americas. We consider ourselves laid back luxury.
So wait, what's the new slogan where you come not to lose your
don't
cash?
don't
No,
lose your splash.
don't lose your
Come
come
splash.
to Fort
Okay.
Lauderdale.
Say
Don't-
don't-
come.
Well,
I
you
mean,
don't lose your cash.
listen.
I liked everything under the sun.
Yeah.
That was a
Well,
good
we're
one.
just building on it, right? We've got to
Okay.
rebrand. And we're still building upon all the great work we did under that last campaign.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
and I know, people thought it was going to be kind of a challenging time, economic uncertainty, but I don't know about you, but everywhere I went during the
Booming right now.
holiday season, those 2.5 weeks between,
Yeah.
basically when Hanukkah started
it-
till New Year's
Yeah.
weekend.
It started slow, but they came in with a roar around the
Yeah.
holidays.
Yep.
Yeah.
Around the holidays, it got really busy. We
No,
had
places
we
are
had a
jammed.
market report. So I think people don't realize we are constantly out there marketing the destination. We bring in conventions. People book conventions 5-6 years out. You got to go meet with the people that plan those conventions. Bring them down
Right.
here. We're constantly
There's still
doing
something
tours.
to be said about face-to-face time
Yes.
and going out.
It's everything.
and
It's
yeah.
everything. When a meeting planner can pick up the phone and call you and say, "Hey, I need this, or a wedding just changed," they have that confidence in you. And our team is top notch.
And speaking about attractions right here in Greater Fort Lauderdale, Broward County,
right
Gulfstream
here,
Park, Ten Palms.
Yes,
this is
sir.
really,
Yes.
I don't want to say it's a hidden gem. Obviously, people have been
people
coming to
know.
the races
Yeah.
forever, but Ten Palms, you can come out for a day at the races on a Sunday, and this is where we do our Sunday contest giveaway. We'll do that later in the show, but the Sunday brunch here, I'd put it up against any other restaurant brunch, and then you can spend the whole day here. You can eat all day. It's
Yep.
not a
You can bring the
90-minute
kids,
window.
There's stuff for the kids to do.
Family friendly. You could also, play the horses, watch the horses, and
Is the karaoke bar still here?
the karaoke. I'm not quite sure,
And the
don't think
bowling
so.
alley?
but
The
I
bowling
think
alley?
that's
there's all
86.
kinds of
Yeah.
activities around, around this whole Gulfstream Village area, and of course the food here. Joe Beja will
And
be
free
joining
parking.
us. Free parking, easy to come in and out, no
Yep.
admission fee, and
Always action.
and here at Ten Palms, Joe Beja, always constantly improving the menu. He put this new chicken parmesan on the menu because everybody loves chicken parm for the racing season with a creamy vodka sauce.
Really nice.
You've got your nice wings,
Lemon pepper chicken wings, a bao bun,
Which are
pork belly bao
fantastic. How
bun.
is bao bun? I've had.
and
Really
we
good.
specifically ordered the bao buns today because we're going to be linking bao buns into our contest. It's going to be the runner-up prize. There's going to be a seminar that's part of the Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival, one of these cooking classes and seminars. It's called Breaking Bao,
Mm.
and it's going to be taking place on Friday, January 23rd, as part of the whole festival week, which runs from the 19th to the 25th. But this Breaking Bao seminar is with Clarice Lamb. She's an award-winning cookbook author and chef, and she's going to be joining our old friend Diego Ang at Temple Street Eatery in Fort Lauderdale, and that's going to be on that Friday night, January 23rd at 6:30. And the runner-up prize in the contest this week will be 2 tickets to that Breaking Bao Bun event. And it again, if you want to take part in the Bao Bun runner-up competition, you're going to have to put in your entry fee, Bao Bun bonus, because I don't want to award a runner-up prize to somebody who can't make it that Friday night. So if you want in on it, it'll be the Bao Bun bonus. That's all you got to write in there along with the other things. Bao Bun bonus, Bao Bun bonus, Bao Bun bonus.
I think somebody just commented live that the karaoke place is still there.
It's
so
still
yes.
there.
Oh, it is. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
It was actually fun. We did it a couple times. It was really good time.
You know what? Let us take our first break. And first, before we take the break, just the lineup here at 10 Palms today. We had the pork belly bao buns, which are excellent. You had one.
Oh my God!
Was
I
it
couldn't
really
resist.
No,
I
really
didn't even give you a chance to take a picture, and I was
It looks
proud.
properly
Delicious.
sauced.
It's a barbecue. It's a barbecue sauce on the pork belly. It's got pickles. It's got a little sauce.
Like
and,
an aioli,
it looked so good. I even took the garnish.
I had the pasta fagioli soup even before we got on the air. It was a real winner. Their soups here are great. Joe praises his soup guy. He makes it fresh every day.
Soup for everybody?
Soup. Well, I got a beautiful
no soup for you.
No soup for you. We got the shrimp cocktail, classic light,
Yes.
and I've got the 10 Palm salad, which you notice I haven't taken a bite of yet. but
No,
I'm going
you
in there
haven't. I'll
soon.
help you out.
Yeah, but I got that nice vinaigrette
Believe
dressing.
me, if that was a pizza, it would already be finished.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, so the last quick word about Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival is
Tickets are
all the
going
dinners
fast.
are sold
I
out.
was gonna
Tickets
say,
are going fast.
Tickets are going fast for the other events. The grand tasting on January 24th is almost sold out. Then you got the barbecue event on the Friday, 23rd. You've got the Asian themed walk and roll event, which is one of my favorites, at a new
Me
venue
too.
this year, right next to the Intracoastal and Las Olas Boulevard.
Oh, it's the Intercoastal Park.
Yeah, they
Where
changed it
where the barbecue
where
was
the
last
barbecue
year.
is. So now both the walk and roll and barbecue are at that new Intracoastal Park. Then the grand tasting and the brunch on Sunday at the Las Olas Beachfront Park, along with Family Day, takes place right next to that.
Las Olas
Family Day is
Oceanside
great
Park.
because that family friendly, all ages, no admission fee, no tickets. You just show up, and there'll be all kinds of activities for the kids and the parents, and food trucks where you could buy your food.
Yeah,
That's
all
awesome.
these things. VLFoodWine.com is the website, and you'll go and check out what's available. And everything that's still available, you can use the promo code Lunchbox for an extra 15%
Come down for the
savings.
championship game. Stay for the wine and food festival.
It's perfect. Yes. So it's going to be a great week. VLFoodWine.com. Go online, use the promo code Lunchbox for extra savings, and we'll see you there. It's going to be a great time. All right, let's take that first break, and we'll come back. We'll do the contest. We'll see if Joe Beja makes it down.
And I'll grab some palm.
I'll try to win some more tickets racing here at Gulfstream. Now ongoing Thursday through Sunday, 10 Palms open every day of live racing. All right, we'll be back more with Neki Mohan and the Lunchbox after this. Do you love Italian food? I mean, who doesn't love Italian food? Well, have I got a great new place for you, Elvis Italian Grill. It's at 4261 Griffin Road in Dania Beach, right near State Road 7 and the Hard Rock Casino. It's named for its owner, Elvis. And it has all your favorites, pizzas, pastas, veal chops, fresh fish, lunch specials, happy hour, and has one of my favorite chefs, the wonderful Manuela. There's full bar, great wines, al fresco dining on the deck with a water view. Open for lunch and dinner every day but Monday. For reservations and information, go to ElvisItalianGrill.com. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located at 510 North Federal and Highway in Fort Lauderdale, and also in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for Sunday brunch, and Taco Tuesdays, including their new burrilla tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, it's Mike Mayo. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a good bagel with Nova or some matzo ball soup, homemade knishes, or a great deli pastrami sandwich on rye, you know where I go? Grandpa's Cafe in Dania Beach. It's been around a long time, an institution, but a little over a year ago, a pair of New Yorkers came in, bought it, and refurbished the place. It's beautiful, and they are now serving great breakfast, brunch, lunch. They've got the omelets. They've got eggs Benedict. They've got all kinds of great baked goods like rugelach. Grandpa's is just off Federal Highway on Southwest 1st Street in Dania Beach. It's open 7 days. Go in there, tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years, Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites, and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Great seafood and more at Mignonette, Miami. It's in the Edgewater neighborhood at 210 Northeast 18th Street, close to the Arch Center and Heat Arena. Mignonette is open every day for dinner, and it serves the freshest fish and raw bar items with a daily selection of the finest oysters around. Chef owner Danny Surfer and his team are eager to please. Mignonette is Michelin Guide recommended and Lunchbox approved. For reservations and information, go to mignonetmiami.com. Oh, we're back on
What does standby mean to you? Because everyone else understands what standby means.
No, my
It's like
brain
3
goes
years.
in funny places,
I
and then I
know.
just I'm still processing some information, and it just blows
You have
me
to just
away.
ignore
Yeah,
it
it's
the
still
minute we go in
processing
there.
the hangover from watching the game.
And that is
last
why
night.
the hair of the dog is my friend for the
That's
second
why he
day in a
does
row.
dry February.
No,
Exactly.
and I. This is one of the reasons I love you, Neki Mohan, because I've used this joke like every day this week, where I say I don't do dry.
In January.
I don't do dry January. I do dry February, and people just look at me like I got 3 heads.
And I
but
go,
you immediately
It's
knew
the shortest month.
that's it.
And even shorter when it's not a leap year.
Yes,
There you go.
so 28 days. That's manageable. Those extra 3 days in January, I don't know.
That's
That's
what gets
usually
you.
what trips me up.
Well,
but,
they say 21 days to start a new habit.
yep.
There you go.
And
That's all you need.
the thing is this: in January, it's like the party time keeps rolling from the holidays,
Especially down
especially
here.
when you've got a national title game that's going to be played here on the 19th with the home team, UM. When you have the Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival,
Couldn't be better.
food and wine is part of it. So I'm not going to go dry in the middle of that.
Right.
And So why not just kind of push it back to February?
And you know, you're on a diet, and it's Girl Scout cookie season. I
Oh,
know
okay.
my Girl Scout is now at FSU, but I was head of cookie sales for a very long time.
I could see that. I could see you
You
being
know?
in charge of the cookies. What's your
I just
favorite?
walked around and so it have to be the Samoas. I know
Samoas
Thin
are
Mint.
legit.
Thin Mint is still the number one seller, but I'm a big Samoa girl. The Caribbean in me loves the coconut.
Mm,
Yeah,
But
Samoas are great.
listen, I like all of them.
nice.
I like all of them.
I
So support your local Girl Scouts.
Thin Mints. I always like my Thin Mints.
Yeah, Thin
And-
Mint is still the number one seller, and it's vegan.
Oh, okay.
And it can be frozen, both
Right.
Thin Mints and Samoa. So even if you buy them now in January, folks, while you're on your diet or kickoff plan, put them in the freezer and then eat them with ice cream later, which will ruin your diet, but
scoop.
neither here nor
Well, it's
there.
not about a
scoop
diet,
of
you
vanilla
get
on
Girl
the Thin Mint is
Oh.
is a nice thing.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
good night.
All right, so we just got word from Joe Beja, Executive Director of Hospitality here. He is getting ready for Pegasus Day, which is going to also on January 24th, Saturday, and he's doing a little walkthrough. So he's not going to be able to make it today, although when I said Neki Mohan was here, he said, I'll try to stop by for the
Oh.
last
Yeah,
5 minutes.
He's
But a couple of reminders about the upcoming activities here at Gulfstream. So Pegasus Day, big, great championship racing, great day of stakes action and all kinds of food and beverage options. Go online to gulfstreampark.com/events and you'll see the ticket options for Pegasus Day. I say the play is you can make it a daily double where you go to the grand tasting for the Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine
Daytime
Festival.
thing. Yep.
Let's say 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and the Pegasus actually doesn't go off till
Till
close
later,
to
yep.
6. Then you come down here
Yeah,
and
because
you buy,
the grand tasting's over at 4. So
right.
Yeah.
You can make it here plenty of time, and then you go down to Carousel Club. They have all
It's like a
kinds of
party.
ticket options and concerts
Listen,
after
it
the
is
race.
a great weekend.
That's
It
a
is
great
an
weekend.
absolutely great
Yeah,
weekend.
And then the following weekend, here on Saturday, January 31st, it's kind of their kickoff to the road to the Florida Derby with the Holy Bull Stakes. But besides that, this is where we come in. They are bringing back the Taste at the Track event,
Oh, nice.
and it is Tacos and Tequila
Oh,
Day. Tacos
amazing.
and Tequila,
Amazing.
Saturday, January 31st. Going to be upstairs in that third floor Flamingo room. They get a great crowd of about 300, 350. Get your tickets today. Also at gulfstreampark.com/event. So you'll see it pop up. And then you got 2 options. VIP gets you in an hour earlier and gets you some tastings of some ultra premium tequilas and a full day of great food and fun up there on the 3rd floor. Tickets are reasonably priced.
Yep.
Check it out.
Gulfstreampark.com.
Gulfstreampark.com. So
How many are you up to on this Let's Eat South Florida group?
228,000
Wow.
members. Bigger than
Wow.
Fort Lauderdale.
Wow.
So,
No, not bigger than our
No,
following. I don't think.
no.
No, but what's the
Saying the
actual
city
residence?
of Fort Lauderdale has
Oh,
a
okay.
population, I think, of about 220,000.
Okay, so right. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
a little bit bigger. Nobody's bigger
Yeah,
than Visit
following's a lot
Lauderdale.
bigger.
I know that.
Yeah,
That's it.
bigger than Broward County. No, not I
Broward
think our
is-
social media.
Broward is 2.2 million inhabitants or thereabouts.
Yep.
And
That
yeah,
old journalist coming in now.
There
All
you
those
go.
facts.
don't be fact checking me. Facts are out.
Fact checking.
We're into
you.
feelings now, right?
No, yeah,
Are
that's
we?
it. That's what
we?
we do. Yeah.
All
that's what
right.
we
Well,
do.
listen, food always makes you feel good.
It does.
So I think that with all the divisiveness that can tend to go on in the world right now, we can even though there's some good fights on your Facebook page, actually some of them.
Food fights. Yes.
Yeah, but the food brings everyone
Food
together.
fights are better than.
And you know what? The community keeps, I think, the food guys accountable.
yeah.
Because
no.
you can go on there and say, I want to find good Indian food. I want to find good Chinese food. And everybody chimes in.
Right.
And it's great.
And food is subjective. Look, one person's favorite might not be another's, but
Yeah,
when
but
you
a lot
get
of people tend to agree on a good pizza
Right.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
good service.
when you reach
Yes.
You know?
consensus, then you feel like maybe that you've hit upon something,
as long
and
as
that's
it's around a 7 or an 8, I'm good.
that's it. We're good.
Yeah.
You want to do the contest?
Yeah. let's get
Yeah.
going.
Okay, let's do it. Every week we give away a Sunday brunch package for 2 here at Fabulous 10 Palms, and their Sunday brunch buffet keeps getting better and better. It opens at 11:30. It goes all day till the last race, so there's no rush, no time clock where you only get 90 minutes or 2 hours. You're here all day, and it's a lot of fun. And the brunch package for 2 includes 1 mimosa each, along with tax and gratuity included. So it's a good deal. So it is time for the giveaway. And again, this week we're going to be having a runner-up prize. And if you want to be eligible for the runner-up prize, just put in bow
So
bun
Shirley and I
bonus.
are not eligible.
No.
Because that sounds like something that Shirley and I would love to do.
Shirley's parents possibly.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So I'll have
But
to
you
text
and
him.
your immediate family, no. Luca, not eligible for prizes.
If you see the
And-
name Reyes, you know.
You shouldn't ask.
No,
If
no,
you
I'm
need-
just
joking.
submit it.
I'm not
If
that
you
guy.
need
We're not gonna
something
do
for
that.
the festival,
I want
we
our
know
viewers to be a part of it. Like, I
Absolutely.
love that.
All right, so you're going to email the answers to this week's restaurant trivia question along with your horse selection for this week's Gulfstream Saturday contest race, which is race number 8, numbers 1 through 9. It's a maiden special race. Again, I love these maiden special races this time of year because you're going to see a lot of the future superstars of the sport are making their debuts or trying to win their first race, but a lot of class in that 8th race tomorrow. It's a $84,000 maiden special. 3-year-olds going 2 turns, a mile and a 16th on the main track.
Nice.
Post time approximately 3:50 p.m. And when I post the contest on the Let's Eat group later, you will have a link to the race entries. This week's tiebreaker for the NFL. Any guess of which game I was going to use for this week's NFL
No, I
playoff
don't know.
tiebreaker? Which do you consider either the most appealing
The
or
Packers Bears, because I'm hoping the Packers lose and Matt LaFleur is the next Dolphins head coach.
well?
Well,
That's a
Oh
good
yeah,
angle.
we need a coach.
they keep
don't
talking about
we?
Halfley. I don't want Halfley. I'd rather LaFleur.
Yeah.
Halfley. You mean
They're
Harbaugh?
DC.
Or
They're
Harbaugh's out?
DC.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Halfley is going to tied to the new GM.
Ah.
But LaFleur has been there in this plateau range,
Can't
so he may be
Sandoval
fired.
do double
Well,
duty?
The
Sullivan? No, I don't know.
the answer is no. That's not the game. Jeff
No.
Defo DeForest. If you were to pick a game as a contest tiebreaker,
I
which
don't
would
know.
it be?
Oh, wow. Tough one.
Is it Patriots?
Jacksonville and the Bills.
Yes.
Oh, Jags. Oh, good
This
for
is
Defo.
why
Yeah, good
Defo
for
is the
Defo.
legendary veteran
Yeah,
that
good
he
for
is.
you. I didn't even think about
Do you
that.
know why?
The
It's
Florida
a
connection?
tough game to peg, and everybody thinks the Bills are going to win this thing. But
I mean, they are a Florida team.
Wide open game between 2 marquee quarterbacks,
Yeah.
and it's the only Florida
Yeah.
NFL team that remains in
That's
playoff
annoying.
there
contention.
you
That's
go.
funny. The
No
three,
Tampa.
they have the least salary, the least roster. They were supposed to be the worst of the 3. So, of course, they're
But
the
they
ones
have
that-
Trevor Lawrence, and they've won what, like
it's a
8,
tough
9
game to
games
pick.
in a row?
It's a tough
Yes,
game
no,
to
they've
pick.
won like 9 in a row, I think. Yeah.
So the tiebreaker will be the winning team, the winning margin, and the total points in the Buffalo Bills at Jacksonville Jaguars game Sunday, 1 p.m. on CBS and Paramount Plus.
That's a tough one.
Do you have
Yeah.
any feelings about that game? Do you?
No, I'm just waiting for Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
He's like my wife and my
Right.
sister-in-law.
I'm in it for the
They're
entertainment.
like, I can't wait for the Bad Bunny
And the
concert where a
snacks.
football game is around that concert.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like, that's
7-layer dip, the margaritas,
There
the
you go.
halftime
Again,
show.
you sound like
Sounds-
my
sounds
in-laws and
And
my
I,
wife.
then I pass out for a little bit, and I wake up in the fourth quarter.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about right.
Well,
yeah, I have no
uh,
idea what to do with that game.
that's
to
the
be really honest with you.
tiebreaker. All right, and then
that would be a good press conference, though. Lubie and I always did the Radio Rose for the Super Bowl, and we loved going to the entertainer, whoever's.
Yes, I
yeah.
love that
Oh,
press
hey,
day.
Wait,
Matt,
that was our
Press
Radio
favorite
day
Row.
press
was the
conference.
best.
Oh, Bad
And
Bunny
it'd
would
be
be
like
so great.
Beyonce, and then
Yeah.
Lady
Lady
Gaga.
Gaga.
Yes.
Catching passes.
And we
Uh-huh.
tried to
Prince? Did you do
elbow.
Prince?
We didn't see Prince.
We
That
tried
would've
to
been
elbow Kevin Frazier out of the way to answer the first question, which was impossible.
Kevin is great.
He could have been knocked out dead cold on the floor, and they
Yeah.
still would have
Always.
given him like Helen Thomas the first question. And we loved it, but it would be great to go to the Bad Bunny
Bad
one.
Bunny?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't
Yeah.
give a crap.
And what would the first
Yeah.
question be?
Well, first of all,
what are you
he's
doing
fair.
here?
I think that people will understand when they see that press day and they see all the multicultural
Yeah. The whole
media,
world. Yeah.
wait,
the whole world.
we still have to say that word, right?
Yes, we're still allowed.
Multicultural.
But all of the media that comes in
Jesus.
from Latin America and the world.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, the NFL is trying to expand.
Well, they're not trying to. They've been doing it for like 30 years.
Correct. But I'm just saying, like,
NFL Europe.
you know, they're in
Like,
Brazil, they have a game in Brazil every year. They have a good, I
Spain,
mean,
yeah.
Bad Bunny's. Look at Bad Bunny.
it was a business move.
Look what
It was a
Bad
smart
Bunny
business.
did for Puerto Rico's tourism, coming back to tourism, because that's the business I'm in now.
Yes.
Look what he did.
Yeah.
That's what Taylor Swift did for our tourism.
What's the
100%.
top Bad Bunny song? I honestly couldn't
Oh, no,
name
he has
one,
a
but I love the
bunch.
fact that he's
I
playing
just know the
He
beat.
does nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those ones, no.
Yeah, no, my
Oh,
daughter
you-
loves it.
you have better
She
moves
used
than
to
this,
listen
yeah.
to it with
Bad
her
Bunny
friends.
fan.
I can't name any
I
of
don't
the
know if there's
songs.
I
one
can't name
big
any
one.
of the
He has a long
As,
catalog of really
as
big
soon
songs.
as I hear it, I know it's Bad Bunny, and
There you go.
then my hips
Yeah.
don't lie, and I start shaking like a
There you go.
Shakira.
Hips on. So,
All
anyways,
right, let's get to the
let's do the contest.
let's get to the restaurant question, and I'm going to make it short and sweet this week. No
Okay.
multiple
Concocted
clues,
nonsense,
no Mayo nonsense. Here we go. For this week's restaurant, we celebrate South Florida college football mania with a single clue. Clue number 1, and only one. This fast-growing chicken tender chain has a name that aptly describes the University of Miami football
That's the
team's
question?
season. Yes.
I could answer that.
Don't do it
Well,
on
good
the
for you.
air.
I haven't
not.
gotten it yet. Good
You
for
haven't
You may
got-
as well. I
Really,
mean, whoever
Lubie?
doesn't notice.
Wait.
shouldn't, yeah.
Let me repeat
trying
it
to
for
think of
those
it,
who
yeah, I'm
might
trying
be
to
a
think of
little
it.
You
bit
don't know it?
slower.
trying to think
It's
of it.
not
Okay.
PDQ.
Wait.
I was gonna say PDQ
This
was my first
fast-growing
obviously not
chicken
PDQ.
Chicken tender
Yeah,
chain
I get it.
has a name that aptly describes the University of Miami football
Okay,
team's
so
It's
it's
already,
season.
it's over.
It is the
man.
one I was
Yeah.
thinking of. Yeah, okay.
Who do you think is going to win the Bills Jacksonville game?
That's
All
the
right,
tough
I don't know
one.
what
So-
the second part is.
so-
the race. Yeah.
So again, you get the race number 8, numbers 1 through 9. You got the Bills, Jacksonville Jaguar, winner, point margin, point total, and then you have this restaurant describing the UM football season. Send those answers, and if you want to be eligible for the runner-up prize of the Breaking Bow seminar cooking demonstration class, where you do get to eat also, that's going to be Friday,
That's why I
January
wanna go.
23rd. For January 23rd, 6 p.m. Friday, put in Bow Bun bonus into your entry and send it all to MikeMayoEats@gmail.com by noon tomorrow, Saturday the 10th. Noon deadline. Otherwise, they will go right into the delete file. So that's
All
it.
right.
There you go.
We got it. And
Do you have
got
any
it.
commercials?
I think, do we have one more set of commercials?
We do.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You got to pay the bills, Mayo.
We do.
Well,
And
what was the
before-
race, Mayo? I got
Yeah,
I have
race
no
4.
idea.
It's about to be
I have
race
no
4.
I got the restaurant.
Here at Gulfstream.
I like Jacksonville.
No, but what's the race in the contest? Do you remember?
Yeah,
Yeah,
race
well-
number 8.
Race number
8, maiden special, 9-horse field, 1
There you
through
go.
9. All right. Before we take that second commercial break, let me ask you a quick question. Valentine's Day.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's
Do-
Saturday, February
So-
14th.
thank you. February 14th.
Oh, it's a
every
Saturday
year.
this year. Oh, Jesus, you're really in trouble.
Yeah, and better book those dinner
God.
reservations now for
I
either the
know,
Friday
I'm
or the Saturday. But if you can't get a dinner reservation, what do you think about gifts? What did you like to receive if you were in a relationship? What was your?
You trying to put it out there that I'm single? Like, where did you just put me out
No,
there?
actually,
like that?
it's trying to lead
You
to
just
our
put
spot.
me out there
He's
like
hoping
that?
you would say chocolate.
So, you just put me out there.
Uh,
I'm a big experience person. I mean, I
My
do
wife's
like
like
the
that, yeah.
flowers.
Yeah.
And actually, the best Valentine's Day I ever had was I didn't realize it was Valentine's Day, and somebody asked me to go to lunch,
Joey's
and it
here.
was fantastic.
Okay.
So it was like I think no, but I it's
Well, I
like-
was going to
it's
say,
like
do you
New
like
Year's
the
Eve.
experience of eating chocolate, especially high-end
No,
artisanal chocolate? No, that's not the
Not
right answer
really.
because Norman Love Confections.
You don't know the answer. You're like an attorney.
I should always know the answer.
You did that
I'm funny.
yesterday.
All right, never mind. Norman Love Confections. Joe Beja knows it and loves them.
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
Because
Oh, those are pretty.
he
Yeah.
had a bunch. Yeah, now that would
Those are
change your
pretty.
mind. If we
Yeah.
had during the holidays, they had their holiday
Why don't you have that
assortments.
here?
But they have all kinds of pretty artisanal chocolates and other confections like macarons and pastries. They have 2 dessert salons here in South Florida. They are a growing brand. They
Mm.
started in Fort Myers 25 years ago. Norman Love is an actual former pastry chef turned chocolatier. They opened these dessert salons in Delray Beach and Boca Raton in recent times. But you could also go online and shop for your sweetheart for Valentine's Day. The chocolates, well, believe me, once you have these chocolates, you
Never
can't
go
go
back.
back to the regular
Right.
ones. It's really high
Yeah.
quality stuff. NormanLoveConfections.com.
It promises
go
to be
on.
a pleaser.
Did they
Yeah.
they sell diamonds there?
They
Because
sell-
that was always I made a mistake one day of buying a hot ring for Valentine's Day, and I ended up getting married. And a few $100,000 later,
as far as I know,
Wow. That must have been a hell of a
as
ring.
far as I know, giving
no, the ring wasn't worth that. Trust me, I bought it for like $50.
a box of chocolates
Yeah.
does not constitute a proposal. It just
Yes.
is a way to melt hearts, especially
Aw.
Norman
Yeah,
Love
there you go.
Confections. All right,
Nice.
let's take that break. Joe Beja is here. I guess the
Yes.
walkthrough concluded.
It did.
concluded
I was very happy and surprised.
and we will talk more about tacos and tequila and other things after these words.
Hey, Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligans, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com. cheesesteaks.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks, just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Juan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Juan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 and the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hours 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Same great Thai food, beautiful new location. I'm talking about Eat Thai, now in Boca Raton at 6299 North Federal Highway. Thai cuisine is having a moment, and Chef Sopanut makes some of the best in South Florida. A hip and modern spot with authentic Thai street food and some innovative twists. The spicy oxtail soup, Thai bouillabaisse, shrimp ceviche, and classic noodle dishes will wow you. And they now offer full liquor and craft cocktails too. Open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Go to eatthaiflorida.com for more information. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox, and we are joined by Executive Director of Hospitality here at Gulfstream, Joe Beja. How you doing? I know it's been a little hectic getting ready for Big Pegasus Day and other events. What's happening?
Yeah, so we are actually in full Pegasus mode. So that'll be Saturday, the 24th of January. This will be Pegasus 10. So
10th anniversary.
Yeah, 10th anniversary
How
of the
time
Pegasus
flies.
race.
Yes.
So we're very excited for that. The premium or ultra premium areas are predominantly sold out,
right?
Which is the Flamingo Room and also 10 Palms. It might be a couple of tables, but it's essentially sold out. We still do have general admission tickets available. There are 2 types of general admission tickets for the main building, the clubhouse building on the first floor. One that includes alcohol, which would be the
that would
Stella.
be for our audience, would be the alcohol.
And there'll be certain activations within that alcohol area, such as Stella Artois, Michelob.
Yeah, that's me.
Neutral. Jack Daniels RTDs and so forth. It's not full open bars, but
Right.
there is a alcohol component to that area. And then there's just your general admission that includes your ticket to get in. But,
right.
you
But
know,
you'll have kind of others, food and
Of course.
beverage offerings
yeah,
for
all the
those who get
concession
their
stands
GA.
will be open. The
What's
deli
happening at
and-
Carousel Club? Is there any availability for that, or is
So,
that
yes,
afterwards?
There is actually no. So the after party is up in the Flamingo Room this year. That's we moved the VIP up there.
Okay.
But Carousel will have live DJs all day and entertainment all day, right up until the last race. That is also a general admission ticket. That is $200, and that gets you access for starting at 10 a.m. in the morning and until 6 o'clock at night or so forth. Then
Right.
we'll open up the regular Carousel hours once Pegasus is done. It is just your admission ticket, so it's cash bar. The food containers will be open, which is smashies.
But it's an event. It's a real,
Correct.
happening. And
Yes.
this town loves their big events,
Yes.
like the national championship game, which is going to be taking place that week to kick off Pegasus Week and Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine
It's
Festival
a crazy
Week.
week.
That's
It's a
going to be
great week
nuts.
to be-
But
Yes.
you know me, I'm going to be taking part in all of it. It's going to be great.
Yes.
So all good. And then the following weekend, we talked about it because I didn't know you were going to be here, but the return of Taste at the Track, tacos and tequila. But you have details like
Yes.
the menu.
So I actually received the menu this morning, hot off the presses. So
And that's
it'll be
I love
January
it. Breaking
31st.
Yes.
Saturday,
So-
Holy Bull Day.
correct, and that will be on our website. So if anyone's interested in buying tickets, you can go to www.gulfstreampark.com and click on for the event link, and it'll take you to the tickets. They are a little pricier than the normal tickets. New year, new pricing, as well as
It's
a premium day.
Enhanced.
It's a premium
yeah.
day. So again, so tacos and tequila will be the first one, and we are doing table one will be chicken tinga tacos
Tinga.
and jalapeno popper shooters. Table two will be barbacoa tacos and beef empanadas. Table three will be bang bang shrimp tacos and chilled street corn dip with chips. Table number four will be tacos al pastor and a Mexican seafood ceviche. And then that buffet table that we do in the middle will feature pork tamales with tomatillo salsa verde, chicken enchiladas, arroz rojo. There'll be a cucumber, tomato, onion salad, queso, and chips. And then the dessert table will feature mini churros, a key lime margarita cupcake, and a few others that we're going to.
Everybody loves
Mm,
churros too.
Yum. Yeah, no.
Are you-
I'm really impressed with all your pronunciations, Joe.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
right.
wow.
He's-
Muy bueno.
He's lived
Gracias.
here a while. Yeah.
Yes.
And are you a taco lover?
Who doesn't love tacos? Who doesn't love tacos?
I'll
know.
eat them. I'll eat them
Like,
if it's in front of me.
Tacos are amazing.
Tequila again, but this one is one of the most popular ones.
Yes.
It usually sells
Yeah.
out, right?
And the tequilas are all big name brands too. There's Espolón, Tres Agaves, Flecha Azul, Patron, Código, Don Julio, Casamigos, 21 Seeds, Cantera Negra. So
Ooh.
there'll be
Sounds like a lot of bad decisions after.
yeah.
Where's
it sounds like an Uber or
Uber
Lyft
kinda
Uber
day.
ride.
Yes.
It sounds like an Uber kind of day.
Yeah.
Uber,
Where's my
Lyft,
roommate
ride
from
share.
college, Jose Cuervo?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I roomed with him for 2
Yeah.
He
years.
doesn't make the cut anymore,
No,
right?
it doesn't make the cut.
No,
No,
that's how-
that was it back in the day.
Wow.
That's the
That was
level.
That
only
was
thing.
spring break.
That's
Yeah.
the
Big thing
level.
was would you go ahead and swallow the worm?
Yeah,
I was
Woo.
thinking, I don't know,
Those
I'm
are-
too drunk to know if I
Yeah.
did it right then.
those were back in the days for me. I went going to UNLV when you were under 21.
Yeah.
You know, Mexico was 18, so road trip.
Road trip.
You know,
Right down
tequila
to Tijuana.
poppers and
You get a leather jacket and a couple of bottles of Jose Cuervo.
yeah.
Just don't eat the worm. Did Cuervo have worms? Or
Cuervo
that
had the
was-
worm.
don't
Yeah,
know.
it wasn't in every
no,
bottle, but
Cuervo, but
I made that
Definitely some of the
mistake.
it was a
ones that-
test of your manhood.
Early in
Yes.
life. I made that mistake, and hence I don't drink a lot of tequila anymore. But anyway, the new age of tequila, it really is become
Yes.
fine, smooth sipping stuff, and I do enjoy
It also
sipping some of
just,
those
like-
reposados and things like that.
Yeah.
from time
It's
to
also
time.
surpassed vodka as the better weight
Drink of
friendly
choice.
drink.
it is
Yeah.
actually it is.
Yeah.
Especially-
And as true booze hounds know, tequila is the only alcohol that actually raises your mood, elevates you, as opposed to being
Oh, it's
a
not
downer.
a depressant.
No.
It's not a depressant.
So that's
it's
why
a
I dance
stimulant.
on the bar.
There you
because
go.
the agave plant is a stimulant. Do I know? I might be making this up, but
didn't
I
help
think it's
me,
I
true.
think it's true.
It is
My
I
true.
know
first-
it's healthier for you, like diabetes, sugar levels,
Yes,
etc. I know
that's it.
tequila's
My
the
first
healthier one.
experience,
Give me
I-
one more reason to have a margarita.
Yeah.
I was working at a restaurant called Steak and Brew. I don't know if you remember this chain. It was
Yeah.
like in the Northeast. I was at Syracuse, and I'm working as a waiter, and I'm hanging out in the afternoon with some guys, and they say, let's try this tequila, right? And that was when you did the shot, and then you would do the thing with the salt and the lime.
Yep.
So I didn't know how high I was going to get, and I didn't realize that I was going to be blasted like in like an after effect. And I'm serving in this restaurant, and I will never forget this. And I've told Lubie this story a million times, but I end up dropping. I see these people are yelling at me. They're making faces, and I'm like, "Well, what the hell's going on?" I go over to the table, and the guy says, "You just dropped a plate of shrimp fra diavolo in my lap." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, what can I do to make amends here?" And the guy goes, "Well, I mean, it would be okay with it, except it wasn't what I ordered." Unfortunately, the manager came out and he sent me home that night. But
it's a good thing there wasn't a Let's Eat group back then. They would have blasted you to high heaven.
I still can remember the look
Did
of
you
horror
lose
on
your
the
job?
man's face. No, I was pretty good at it. They gave me another shot, but
They give you another shot, just not another shot of tequila.
That's right.
I explained the situation. I didn't realize how overwhelming it was going to be.
That's
Well, I remember the days of Tijuana going down on those road trips. It was the tequila poppers. It was a shot of tequila, then you chased it with a 7-Up, and then they had a whistle and they blew it in your ear and shook your head around. And
oh my God!
It was like
and then you heard the little guy going,
Yeah.
"Short time, short time."
yeah.
Well,
back
all
down
that
memory lane. Come
and
back to
more
reality.
coming up at the end of the
What
month.
kind of fun are we going to have that day?
Quickly, I do want to. You missed when I did the contest, but I'm going to give it to you. The restaurant. One clue. Very simple this week in terms of the restaurant clue. Let's see if you can get it. And I'm going to reiterate one more time. You can send everything to MikeMayoEats@gmail.com. But the restaurant portion of the contest, this fast-growing chicken tender chain has a name that aptly describes the University of Miami football team's season. You know it?
Yep, of course.
Okay.
Are they any good, Mayo Man? I mean, I live right by Chicken Row there on
I have
Federal
to say
Highway.
that my kid loves it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I personally like them of
teenager
all the
loves
chicken
it.
tenders that
That are
restaurants
out there.
that are out there.
Listen, for
I'm
me,
still
it's
a
Publix.
Guthrie's guy up in
It's
Tallahassee.
Publix.
Yes, I
It's
mean,
a
people do like
Guthrie's ripoff.
Guthrie's, or you
Yep.
hear might hear Zaxby's, but
Yep. But
this one
place,
I like.
all right.
And the story of the gentleman is fantastic. If we have a moment,
Well, it's
but
named after his dog, actually.
Yes, it's named after his dog. But because my daughter almost went to LSU, and we went to the business school tour and all that stuff, and he's their most famous alumni and supports them.
Right.
She's marked safe from Lane Kiffin.
Started
Yes.
in 1995, I believe,
Correct.
in
So,
Louisiana.
Like he graduated around 92. He submitted a final paper that he wanted to open up a chicken tender restaurant, and his professor was like, "What else you got? Hot dogs, hamburgers, whatever." He goes, "No, just the best chicken tenders that I can ever do. Never frozen, special batter, and this and like." And the professor's like, "F," And then he went to the bank and he goes, "Listen, I want to buy this property that's run down, this and that. And what are you gonna do? A chicken tender restaurant?" And the bank is like, "Burgers. What else are you gonna do?" He goes, "Just the best tenders you'll ever have." And he's like, "No, we're not giving you a loan." So then he went merchant marine. He went like Bering Sea crab fisherman. I mean,
He
did.
saved up
He saved up a ton of money, and he just did the renovations himself.
He
and
believed
opened
in
up,
his own product.
He believed
and
in his
he had
own product.
passion. And look at him now, 900 and plus stores around the world.
And his marketing is brilliant with
And,
Post
It's
Malone and
amazing.
everyone else that he does.
Amazing.
It's good
great.
stuff.
Which one is this?
Amazing.
The
Love
one in
that
Tallahassee?
story.
The one
Love
that's
that
the
story.
contest
The one
winner.
that's the contest
Oh,
winner.
oh,
that
we're
we-
gonna
we're gonna
that
talk
we're not
about
going
it.
to say.
We'll
That's
name
what
it
we're not
after the
telling
show.
you.
Yep.
I mean,
Uh,
whoever doesn't notice, honestly, man, I mean, this is the worst ever in terms of a giveaway.
I made it short and sweet and simple.
It's appropriate.
That was
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah,
It's
again,
good,
it's appropriate.
It's
And
always
given-
it's a tiebreaker that kills you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's probably
And we did the
It's
Pittsburgh
Jaguars
game.
Bills.
Oh,
no,
Jaguars
we're
Bills.
doing Jaguars
Forget about
Bills
it.
because it's the only remaining Florida NFL team in
There
the
you go.
playoffs. So
fair enough.
that's it. We got to give props to our locals, even if it is halfway up. Yeah.
I still live in horror of my last memory of being in it. It was my only time I was at Jacksonville for a football game, 62-7,
I was there.
the Marino
Yeah.
game.
Wow.
Do you remember? I don't know if you remember this, but I was a sports columnist for the Sun Sentinel.
Yeah, that was a long
You
time
It was
ago.
Jimmy
Yeah, yeah.
and Dan Marino. That turned out to be, kind of their swan song. But
That
do you
was
know
it,
what I
yeah.
put as the dateline instead of Jacksonville?
What?
Transylvania, yeah.
Chernobyl?
Chernobyl. Complete
Nice.
meltdown.
Nice.
Wow.
It was unbelievable. Yeah, no, that was the
And,
worst
okay.
game ever.
And that,
Timing probably back then, right?
it was. People
Even
got it.
worse
Yeah.
though, and I
Yeah.
like this guy a lot. He was a really
Yeah.
good guy, and his father was
Yeah.
a great American also. But because Jay Fiedler played so well in that game in a backup role
Yeah.
for Mark Brunell
Yeah.
with Jacksonville, the Dolphins ended up getting enamored with Jay Fiedler,
Yeah.
and he became the next quarterback, and that turned out to be a disaster.
Well, he did win a playoff game, to his credit.
No, he was much better than I mean, imagine
Yeah.
this from the post Marino era. He was the best we had.
Which is
Until-
not saying a lot.
I
but
mean,
saying
maybe even
Yeah.
including Tua. I don't know.
Yeah.
And again, the news today, they got a new GM, but it's not the GM that's connected with John Harbaugh.
Nope.
So, no, everybody's saying, it's not going to be Harbaugh. Leave it to the Dolphins to,
Yes.
do something and a completely.
You know what's going to to have
But-
Bass Ackwards way.
But may I call it? May I
Yes.
mention that when
Yes.
Chris was here, I called it. I said if I would hire one of two, if I was in charge,
yes.
I would hire one of two GMs: John Eric Sullivan from Green Bay or Eric Halifay from
Right.
Eric Halifay from the Eagles.
So
the
you
number
got
two- the number
you
two
got
guy for
the
the
guy.
Eagles.
Yeah.
So I
Packers.
had
Oh,
one of
yeah.
those two.
Coming
Because
back
of-
as head coach. This is a long shot,
Yeah.
but I'm going to bet it right now in the Hard Rock app. Brian Flores comes back.
No,
He's
I
a
agree.
candidate for a lot
No,
of jobs.
not from Miami, but not from Miami. But I
No,
think he's going to
no,
go to
Vegas.
Vegas.
He's going to
He's
go
going
to
to
the
Vegas.
Raiders. Yeah.
I think
I
he's going to
don't-
go to Vegas.
I don't know who.
Is it too soon to say the University of Michigan coach is available?
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, right.
That's
oh my
too
God.
soon. He might
Yeah.
be
Too
tied up.
Too
He-
soon?
Yeah.
He might be
Too soon.
tied up and locked up for a while,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we'll see about that.
He's-
Anyway, thank you, Nikki. It's always
Way
good
to
to
bring
see
up
you.
the dirt
Good to see
there.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
well,
to
I
see you,
can't help
Nikki.
it. Yeah.
No, it's all good. Joe, thank you for stopping by.
Joe
course.
B.
It is going to be another great weekend of racing
Yeah.
here at Ten Palms at Gulfstream Park. Again, the Ten Palms open every day of live racing, Thursday through Sunday. Buffets on Saturday and Sunday.
Correct.
And we can't wait till we get the next contest winner. And until Monday, we're going to be at our friend Dan Surfer's Blue Collar Restaurant, a little bit further south in Miami. And it'll be another busy week next week. Full schedule I'll be posting on the group on Monday morning, as usual. Until then, thank you to Neki Mohan. Thank you to Defo, Joe Beja, Mike Lubie Lubitz, and everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe and enjoy every sandwich.